Hi, this is Mel, and I'm with Little Minor Designs, and we're going to talk about 5 suggestions for getting the best prices on your t-shirt design tools. Starting off, I didn't have a clue, but I learned that you will need to acquire the necessary tools in order to launch your t-shirt business. But with so many choices, it can be difficult to choose the ideal one for getting the equipment you require. Well, we'll discuss the different ways to get the equipment in our podcast video thing that we're trying out here, including buying new, renting, and buying secondhand. Additionally, we'll offer pointers and professional advice to assist you in locating the finest offers and selecting the ideal option for your company. This podcast has something for you regardless of whether you're just getting started or you're looking to enhance your current gear that you already have. So pay attention and let's get ready to expand your t-shirt brand company. An examination of various tools over the time frames I've acquired for you and your successful t-shirt business has various quantities. You can do a computer, which is required for managing your development and publishing a business. Having a robust computer with design tools like Adobe, Illustrator, Photoshop installed is mostly required. A high quality printer is required to create your t-shirts and to achieve sharp, clear printing. Look for like the model of superb color and the high DPIs, which is dots per inch, if you didn't know that. A heat press. You will need a heat press to print your designs on your t-shirts. Choose from a clamshell, a swing away, a cap press models, and there's others. The size of the characteristics you need, should be taken into consideration when you're looking at your heat press options. You print your design on a t-shirt transfer paper, before using the heat press to transfer them on the t-shirts. Choosing a high quality paper that can withstand the press, your heat pressure from your press. Of course, you will need t-shirts. You need them to put the designs on, of course. It'll save you money to think about buying sometimes those in bulk and wholesale. Other materials, if you want to sell custom vinyl cut graphics, you'll need materials like ink, cleaning solutions, cutting machines, various other things. Remember, this is only an overview of what I'm going over. It's just some of the tools that you require to launch your design company. And you'll discover, that you'll need more tools or less and supplies as you develop more in your business and grow. And this is just to satisfy your clients' demands. So don't get overwhelmed. These things can actually be great. Some advice industry professionals have given can be, to establish your budget when you're looking at this. It's critical to know how much you have to spend on equipment. By doing so, you can organize like a shopping list to start off with. The most important things. Decide who you're going to be reaching, what market you're trying to hit. Target market and what type of t-shirts you'll be producing. This will assist you in deciding what kind of machinery you'll need to create the high quality designs that satisfy your client or your expectations of your business. Begin modestly. Start off small and progress more, increasing your equipment as you and your business grow, to an acceptable variations. Money is going to be an obstacle, of course. The more expensive high-end solutions, you think about buying old equipment or leasing equipment, those are some options you may look into. Look into several models and brands when you're looking at things. Investigate them clearly, disputedly, before making a decision. Consider factors of how long this product will last you, how simple it is going to be used, and how much upkeep it will be required while looking for, the equipment and the customer reviews that may be out there on it. Never be embarrassed to ask questions. Seek people's advice. Ask others in the business, professionals, or even influencers. to get some advice on the equipment necessary and what could be added later. Considering their own experiences, they may be insightful to you in their observations of what they've had to deal with. Looking at many resources in purchasing, renting, or use equipment, you have a lot of different options out there. You know, you can purchase it, you can lease it, you can buy it secondhand. And there are some pros and cons for those things. You know, you have some advantages and some disadvantages of each of those choices. But buying it new, the biggest benefit of buying it new is going to be the frequency it comes with the warranty and the less likely of malfunction or having problems. Additionally, new equipment is more frequently more effective in more ways of sophisticated features, more expensive than having a pre-owned or rented equipment. But for leasing, there, you know, maybe for some individuals who lack the money to have the money and get the equipment up front altogether, leasing can be a suitable option for you. It can, in return for regular payments, you're given the equipment for a predetermined time. And sometimes you'll have to return the equipment at the end of that conclusion of the lease because you won't own it. And sometimes you do own it. It's a lease to own. You can compare leasing and it may end up sometimes owing more with the long term of the lease. Purchasing used equipment is typically less expensive, but comes with a risk. You know, it may be a cost-effective choice, but usually because of how it may not be covered by warranty, it may have more prone to malfunctions, it may have other problems, and it's very crucial to learn a lot about the seller of who you're purchasing the used equipment from and the condition before making the purchase. The best purchasing option for equipment will be based on your financial situation and the kind of equipment you require and for your long-term objectives for your business. Choose the right course of action that's going to make sense for you and all the possibilities your business will have. Excuse me. Experts sometimes give us drawbacks and, you know, their opinions and benefits of, you know, acquiring equipment. And you have to kind of, you know, deal with that on your own. But I'm going to give you mine. You know, new purchases, if you get them and they're under your warranty, it's less likely to malfunction or experience any problems because you'll be able to reach out to that company and get the equipment repaired or replaced. Cons sometimes of that may be it's more expensive and you're coming, you know, right off the cuff with more money out of pocket. The leasing, my opinion is, you know, you have the regular payments, you can utilize the equipment for, you know, the amount of time, but sometimes you have to return it and you don't own it. And that can sometimes be a little bit more expensive because you paid all this money to use it and you don't have it. Then there's some that you get with the lease to own. Purchasing used equipment, I've done this quite a bit. I've had no problems and it costs less. I got a lot of good equipment, but there's no warranty. It may be prone to problems or breakdowns, and you're dealing with having to vet out that actual seller to make sure it's going to be a good fit for you. I had no problems. I got my Melco, my Destiny, and a couple Jukies from a person, and no problems. And it was the best situation for me. So choose the best course of action that's going to make sense for you and your situation for your business. So that's my personal advice on that. Any advice I can give you on getting equipment deals? Okay, so if you locate a great price on machinery with your t-shirt business, just compare the prices. You know, spend some time researching, shopping around, look for price comparison, various manufacturers, Look for reviews and what people have to say, and see if you can find it on sale somewhere. Watch out for deals, discounts, especially around the holidays and special occasions. Those periods of times, retailers are trying to get out the old equipment and bring in the new version of that actual model to clear their sales floor, or even maybe some returns may come in, some leases may come in, they're trying to get rid of those. It may be cost-effective choice for you to do it that way. Just do your homework, before buying, both the vendor and with the equipment. Negotiate to the best bargain for you. I always look at it from the standpoint of whoever talks about money first loses. So therefore, I always let the actual person tell me their price, and then I go up under that price unless we meet somewhere in the middle. I don't know your finances, and I'm just telling you the best ways I have negotiated deals. Look for financing alternatives. Some manufacturer stores have their own financing options for buying equipment. If you don't have the money to buy the equipment altogether, it may be a decent option. If you tend to buy several pieces of equipment, think about buying it in bulk or receiving a better deal. You buy more, they give you a better deal if you buy more large purchases versus just one equipment or one item. Consider looking at some of your organizations that are in your field, like, on Facebook groups and other associations in your area. Look for those. They may have some discounts or tools that they're getting rid of. You may locate good prices on equipment for your t-shirt business, and paying attention to those suggestions from those groups may be a great choice for you. Those are some things to kind of consider. Okay, so after reviewing all of that, I've given you a lot of recommendations to thoroughly investigate and analyze the equipment requirements before you start your business. I want you to know that having your printer, your heat press, your t-shirt transfer paper, t-shirts are among the equipment to get started in the business. It can... you can go far, and there's just not those things. You have other things that you may need that get you started. Just review all the things and look at your goals, your business goals, and where you're trying to go to, and look at the pros and cons of all the options, financing or leasing, or buying it on your own used. Look at those options very carefully and make the necessary decisions that's going to be best for you and your business. You want to make sure that it's going to, in the long run, be a reflection of you and how you want your business to be received as far as the quality of your work. Okay? If I have earned your promise to stay to the end of this video, I wish for you to hit that like and subscribe. I've given you a lot of information, and in order to do so and continue to do so, I am asking you to hit the like and subscribe. And hopefully I can be back next week and give you more business segment, not just the actual me doing work, but building your business. Because I can do the work all day, but if you don't know how to get the business up off the ground, it's not going to help you. So I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you listening. And if you made it to the end of this, and I've earned your trust, I've earned your ability to at least hear this out, hit the like and subscribe. And if you say the word Melco, I'll respond to any questions that you have down below. Thank you. Have a great day.